Welcome to another new joint on Paper Talk Podcast. I'm here today with the one and only
MoneyBaby. Don't forget the baby. You understand me? I actually got special guests with me today.
We got the whole squad here today.
Yes, sir, man. I got little Mikey. This is my youngest son, Mike. I got Big AK. Tell him your name.
AK-47.
Ooh.
And most of me, my name is Michael Fire.
Michael Fire.
And I actually have my niece with me today too, Tootie as well. So yeah, we just in here thugging, man.
Nice to meet you guys. I'm glad that the whole squad pulled up. It'll be a fun one.
Yes, sir.
We are here at the new and improved Studio 423, powered by OnlyNoise.
Yes, sir. And it is an amazing energy and vibe in this motherfucker too, man. Proud of you for this one, Brian. Go loud.
Thank you.
I like this one.
It's so fun, and music is fun. This stuff is fun. Podcasts are fun. But it's work. But it's fun. You know, and having a space like this is just, I don't know.
You know, a lot of people don't see the work either.
Mm-hmm.
Be quiet, son. A lot of people don't see the work either. They see this building and they see this amazing scenery, but they don't know the hours it took to build it, the time it took to build it, the money it took to build it, and to see it come into fruition and to see it with my own eyes right now, man. It's amazing, bro.
I was like, I gotta get C-Money in here.
Oh, man, for sure, man.
C-MoneyBaby in here. Don't forget the baby.
Don't forget the money, man. Fuck is you talking about?
Yeah. Man. I was like, man, I'm just trying to get that, and that's I wanted to do these podcasts. I wanted to just bring everybody on the show. So it's awesome that you brought the gang with you. I'm trying to get everybody to tune into these. I don't care who you are.
It's so wild. I talked to Murder, and he said he was planning on coming up here.
I told him, I was like, Murder, you gotta come get on the podcast.
That'd be a fire one. That'd be a fire one. Shout out to my brother, man.
Man, shout out Murder.
Yes, sir.
Big things from you always.
Yeah, I'm trying, man. Trying to stay focused.
You be dropping songs just non-stop.
I mean, this year, where we at? We 34 songs in.
That's crazy.
And we still got at least, not even to toot my own horn, but thousands of unreleased.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's up.
I asked an artist that was in here the other day, and I was like, how many songs you got in the vault? Because it's always fun to ask that.
Yeah.
And he had nine or 10. Yeah. And I'm like, sometimes that's what artists do, but then you got some artists, I know yourself, I know a few artists that will get the studio and 10 songs a night.
Got to.
Folders.
I'm blessed because of my supporters and fan base. Salute to every single one of y'all. Love y'all. I'm blessed to make this a living. This is my life. I don't have a 9 to 5. You feel what I'm saying? So when I wake up, them ideas in my head, I'm able to lay them down, go to the studio and do what I got to do. So, and shout out to my team. Our work ethic is so crazy. So
shout out to all the smart boys.
Yes, sir. Big smart boy shit. You know what's going on.
Do you write your songs?
No, I do punch-ins. But I wouldn't call it freestyle. A lot of people witness my work ethic and they be so amazed by it. They'll be like, oh my God, how you go in there and do it that fast? It's really just like writing, but instead of me writing it on a pad somewhere else and coming to the studio and saying it without the same energy I did when I made it, I'm just saying what's on my mind or what goes with the song in that moment right then and there. You know what I'm saying? It's easy for me.
That's one of the other reasons, and I've told you this before, but you are one of my favorite music artists. I listen to your music all the time.
Appreciate you, bro.
It's got me through some things. It's I'm going through some things. I was listening to a lot of music, and it's just, you have a vibe in your music for whatever the occasion is.
Because that's what it is. I mean, I speak the truth. I call it reality music, you know what I'm saying? Of course, we have our fun songs where we talk about fucking bitches, son, cover your ears. You know what I'm saying? And we talk about things like that, party nature, but for the most part, I really speak emotion into my music because I like saying the things that everybody else is scared to say. I mean, everybody had their heart broke. If you a man, by the age of 25, you done had your heart broke maybe 2 or 3 times. And that shit sucks.
And you might need a song to get you through it.
You know what I'm saying? And then if you do need a song, MoneyBaby in the building, man. Go ahead and YouTube me, Spotify, all that, man. We got a song for your needs. I promise you that.
Definitely go look him up if you aren't hip to his music.
Yes,
Like I said, I listen to you all the time.
I appreciate you.
I was really excited to get you into the studio to see your creative process, because I've only ever seen you do the cipher when we did the ciphers. Yeah. And I remember you were like, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro.
I had them with me too.
Yeah. And you were like, I didn't write anything down. I'm just gonna go up there and spit some shit. And well, you can take whatever parts of it you want to take. And I'm like, no, I'm taking it all. And you went up there and spit the longest cipher session out of anybody else there that day that prepared for it, and it was fire.
Oh, I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you, bro. I was just happy to be a part of it, to be honest with you.
I'm excited to get back to doing ciphers.
Turn your phone on silent, baby.
Oh, we're okay.
Oh, we're
sorry. Yeah. These mics really only pick up real close.
Okay.
As soon as I took away,
I just heard a bing.
A little quick bing.
Trying to be professional now. I got the whole crew with me today. I don't want to be too unprofessional.
Speaking, AK, you like to do podcasts.
I love to do podcasts.
Speaking to the mic, baby.
I saw, you can pull it, grab it here, and you can pull it a little closer too if you need to. Let's see. Let's do one of these. Let's tilt you up a little bit. Now say something into there.
I love to do podcasts all the time. Last time we did a podcast, it was super fun. The grossest pop was the bacon one. I hated it.
Is that the one you threw up on?
Yes, exactly.
Quickly. Bacon soda is you can go check that out. Is that on YouTube? Did you guys put that out, or was it just Facebook?
It is on YouTube. If you look up the full podcast, the little thing we did is on YouTube under Money Mondays.
Money Mondays?
See MoneyBaby and AK, Money Mondays, yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. The nasty sodas. I can't do like nasty food eating things. Like that's not me at all.
It's funny you say that, right? So when I tell him like, well, Daddy's got to do work today. I got to go to a podcast. You guys can come with me. Mm-hmm. When he heard podcast, he thought we were doing another one for me and him. And I'm like, no, it's Daddy's business, but you can come talk, whatever, blah, blah, blah. He's like, can we bring the scorpions and the crickets? Because we actually have scorpions and crickets that me and him are going to do for another podcast.
Nasty.
I would have been so bad if you would have brought those in.
I swear to God, we were this close, Chris. You was going to be a bug-eating motherfucker.
No. See, it is funny because I watch like Survivor and like shows like that, like the Fear Factors, and that stuff grosses me out. I lose it.
I mean, I got a weak stomach too, but it's all good for camera.
Yeah.
All good for content.
And it's cool to see you guys both doing what you like together. Yeah. It's cool to see the father-son. It's cool to see, you being an artist doing stuff with your kids and things like that.
Very, very family orientated, but on top of that, I mean, at the end of the day, this the legacy, bro. You feel what I'm saying? So whatever he wants to do and whatever makes him happy, I'm 10 times for it. You know what I'm saying?
That's awesome.
As long as they're doing what they're supposed to do in school and sports, I don't give a fuck what they do. They can play Fortnite till 4 a.m. You handling business like you're supposed to. Do what you do, my baby. I'm proud of you and I love my babies.
AK, you play sports?
Yeah, I actually play football.
Play football?
I'm coaching this year.
You're coaching?
I just got my certificate 2 days ago.
So the podcast that I had earlier, we were talking about getting kids in programs early.
Yeah.
That having those coaches, those mentors, those people that are put in your life at an early age instill like a lot of different discipline aspects. We looked up what the success rate was with kids that were in like school sports and things like that to what they end up doing later on in life, and like the statistics were off the charts. Like kids that get into those programs, that do those things, how much more likely a chance they have of success later on in life.
And I firmly believe that as well. I know some situations where parents can't afford sports or don't have transportation to get kids to and from sports. So I really do in the near future plan on helping out people, maybe not scholarships for school, but scholarships to bring kids to youth sports. If your parent don't have the money for it, we can have fund, foundations and things of that nature to bring kids into there and do what they got to do, because I know all kids love to be with other kids. I mean, it just is what it is.
We talked about that earlier with Miss Parker, my guest earlier, and it takes a community. That's what she said.
A village.
It takes a village. Yep, that was that. Yep, it takes a whole village.
Yes, sir.
And like my cousin, he coaches a youth kids football program up in Toledo.
Okay.
And he's always like, man, these kids can't get rides to practice. They can't get here on time. They can't do this. And he's trying to get a bus.
Yeah.
So that he can, hey, it's football time. Let me drive around and just pick up all these kids, take them to practice, and get them home.
That's dope.
Like, he's trying to get a bus for his team. They the Oregon Ducks. They got all the jerseys too. What's your team?
Him or me?
What's his team that he played? AK,
tell him who you play for, baby.
I play for the Mad River Indians.
Mad River Indians.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
In 4th grade.
Okay. What's your jersey colors?
When we're at like our home field, we normally wear the red jersey. But if you like turn it inside out and we go out of our field like to a different field, we like flip it inside out to gray.
Okay, so the red and gray.
Yes, sir.
Speaking of red and gray, what the football team? Right?
State, man. State all day, man. Yeah. But I'm a Mad River Indian too. Wherever my son at, I'm at. You feel? Me and him agree with everything except for NFL.
Okay. Yeah. Who's your NFL team, AK?
Mine is Green Bay Packers all day.
A Packers fan? How'd you become a Packers fan?
Now he's over here raising the roof, man.
Big Hank over there. Big Hank's my Jamie, like a Joe Rogan podcast. Sometimes he got his mic on. He'll chime in. He can look stuff up for us.
Big Hank, I liked you until you started raising the roof for Green Bay, man. Man, hurt my heart over here. Hurt my heart over here. But I'm a Steeler for life, man.
Yo,
yes,
big Steelers.
Yes,
Steelers got the Bengals first game of the season, I believe.
I think so.
Yes, I believe they're also playing each other on Halloween. It's a Halloween Monday night game, I believe. It might be Cleveland. That might be the Browns and Steelers. But I think the Steelers are in it.
Either one, that'll be fire.
See, and I grew up south of Detroit.
Yeah.
So I'm a Lions fan.
I feel bad for you.
It's hard to say, but I'm going to take that Super Bowl last year. I got Matt Stafford, and I've been a Stafford fan for 13 years.
I can respect that. I feel like any Lions fan that watched Stafford from his weakest moments to where he had to struggle all those years. And
I went through the 0-16 season that gave us the first round Matt Stafford.
Yeah.
So I got to see his career go all the way, and it was awesome to see him get a championship.
I can definitely respect that, 100%.
Yeah. Let's jump back to music.
Okay.
You've dropped 3 projects within the last, I don't know how many months. Smart Boy? The first one
came out the end of last year.
Okay, that's I didn't think it was quite the beginning of this year.
Yeah, so it was the end of last year, and then this year I dropped "Don't Forget the Baby," which is probably my most successful project to date. And then right after that, we followed up with Smart Boy Dumber Decisions.
Is there Dumbest coming?
Yes, end of the year. We got Dumbest. It's already finished.
Already done.
Already done. But before Dumbest Decisions, I'm dropping Even Demons Pray.
I did see the cover art for that.
Even Demons Pray.
Do we have a release date?
Do not have a release date because I have 2 videos with you.
Mm-hmm.
I want the people to get that energy. I have a video with Spencer Wolf. I got to meet up with him Monday to find out the exact day we shooting that. Video with Dope Donnie. Shout out to Dope Donnie.
I can't wait to get. I'm gonna have Dope Donnie, and I want to try to get Prince at the same time.
Oh yeah,
and we just gonna have a little videographer podcast.
Yeah, you should get Cheeto in there as well.
Yep.
Get like 3 or 4 videographers.
See, so I didn't know if I wanted to do them all individually or do just like.
Man, it would be fire to have everybody in the room speaking their peace of mind, y'all likes and don't dislikes, pros and cons, etc., etc. I think that'd be
fit
fire.
people on this couch. We got more mics, we got more headphones, so I can fit a few people on here.
This the big comfy couch right here.
Yeah. So you said the Demons Pray.
Even Demons Pray.
Even Demons Pray.
Yeah.
Dropping soon. Don't know when.
Very soon.
Got some videos on the works. Dropping any solo songs, or are we just sticking to the projects coming out?
I think this year I'm gonna focus on these 2 projects. And then after that, I'm only gonna do singles. I'm gonna be done with albums until I ink in that deal. Because what happened was we had 3 deals that we couldn't come to an agreement.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And we had to go part our ways, separate ways. So that's why I had all these projects lined up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Whenever I sign, I got this much for y'all. Let's work. Let me get my bag. Let me help y'all get y'all bag. Let's win together. And you know what I'm saying? Paperwork didn't we didn't come to an agreement. I don't want to get too involved and too in detail with it, but yeah.
And so you mentioned having 1,000 songs in the vault.
Oh, for sure.
Are those songs, are you planning on dropping those?
For sure.
There's no songs that you're like, I don't want to drop?
Nah, I'm going to release damn near everything.
Every single one of them.
You know
I know, because I know there's just some artists out there, and I've worked with some of them in like Atlanta, where they take a different side of the music rather than just being an artist. They become, that songwriter, that person that's selling off, song ideas, song concepts, things like that.
Oh, we do that as well. But as far as my music goes, it's very intimate to me. It's very real to me. So I don't really sell my music, but as far as, I definitely put pen to pad for a lot of these niggas.
Okay.
For sure.
Okay, you heard it here.
Yes, sir.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
That's, as a music artist, I saw somebody talk about it one time, and I don't even want to put a name on it because I can't remember, but they were like, as a music artist, it is your job, right?
Yeah.
And most people go to their job every day.
For sure.
So most artists should be getting in the studio every day and putting something down.
If you're not getting in the studio every day, you should be doing something for your career every day. Or it's not a career. It's just a hobby.
It's a hobby.
And I feel like people need to understand the two. You know what I mean? Because you got somebody who's amazing at music, but they just do it as a hobby. Yeah, okay, maybe you can work with him for free 100 times, 1,000,000 times, cool. But when it's my career, these babies right here, including my niece, you know what I'm saying? I got mouths to feed, you feel me? So it's like, nah, we can't work for free unless it's beneficial. Or unless we have a relationship. Me and you have a relationship outside of this podcast, outside of a studio. You can call me and say, bro, I'm going through something. I can call you and tell you I'm going through something. You know what I'm saying? So me and you work different. But you got a random Joe Blow who didn't get it out the mud with me. I don't fucking know you. You're mad because there's a price on my feature? Shit.
And the city, I've mentioned this probably in every podcast. We talked about just the overall talent of the city of Dayton, the overall amount of artists that they are out there. There's new artists popping up every single day.
For sure.
But you have to find those ones that are making that difference of, is it their hobby?
Or
is it their career? Are they... You don't want to do a free feature for someone and they just drop a song and they don't promote it. They don't do anything. Why did you waste your time, energy, and effort giving them anything?
Exactly. And then another thing is like, if I don't know you and we don't have a relationship and you're a very talented artist and I believe in what you're doing, yeah, we can work out a deal. I might even jump on that bitch for free if I really enjoy the record. But that's my business.
Yep.
When a motherfucker acts like they're entitled to what I got going on, that's when it blows the fuck out of me. Like, boy, you tripping.
Yeah.
I beat you to sleep, boy. The fuck? I'm not a rapper.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, please don't play with me.
Man, it's just time. Wasting time
for sure.
is the worst to me.
For sure.
Like, there's been people, that hit me up, don't like my video prices, don't like things, so they're begging me for a deal, begging me to do this, that, and anything else. And then I see on Facebook, they're like, man, I'm done doing this music shit. Like,
now that's the worst.
Whoa, you were just begging me for a free video, and if I would have put my time, energy, and effort in for it, and now you're posting that you're done being an artist.
So let me piggyback off of that. That's the worst because, and I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings, or I don't want anybody to feel like I'm singling them out or anything, but if you're able to just quit, then get the fuck out the way. I've never, and I will stand on this statement, I've never wanted to quit making music. Never. No matter how hard it got, no matter how much money it spent, no matter how much time it took. I've had arguments with my best friend, their mother, about me being gone all the time doing my business. I go out of state so much. She's been starting to come with me a lot when I go out of town lately. But when I go
early on, sometimes that's real hard because you out of your own pocket. You out there working, like you're not getting put up in a hotel room. You're not like getting things like that. Oh, I know all about it.
But it never made me want to quit. I never wanted to quit. I love this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm blessed to be able to make a living off of doing something I'm in love with and passionate about. And I hear I'm kind of good, you know what I'm saying? I let them say that.
Maybe a little bit. Yeah, I'll say it all the time. Go check it. Go check out MoneyBaby. His music's fire on every level. Everything he does and touches, features. You touch somebody's song, their numbers tend to go up.
That's a fact too. You can research that yourself. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? Salute to everybody who has given me a chance to be on their record. I'm very blessed that you want me on the record, and I do my best to bless it the way best I can. You feel me? The best way I can. So salute to everybody who has a C Money feature. Salute to AR Stab. That's probably my favorite feature I've done to date.
Man, shout out AR Stab. I'm gonna do that. He was the first person to book a studio session here. Yeah. That man has just been working. I got one video with him. He's got a great team around him.
His whole team. Big salute to Chase, man. I can't just say AR Stab without saying Chase, because I've known Chase for a long time, and for that young man to put his mind on AR Stab and their career and the way they've been.
They're moving.
They moving.
They're moving.
And I'm proud as fuck of their whole movement.
Yep. I'm super excited to continue to work with him.
For shit, sure.
Continue to work with you.
For shit, sure. That's never gonna stop.
Yeah.
Never gonna stop.
And I mean, it's just the whole city. I'm excited to see where things go. Being in this city for a while, right? Yeah. Doing music for years. There's certain top artists that the city like looks up to. There's certain, bigger artists than some people. But I always try to remind people to always look outside the city, because music is
way bigger than a city.
Bigger than the city. And that sometimes people get caught up in who's the best in Dayton.
But that's weird to me. Mm-hmm. That's weird to me because I wasn't always where I'm at in my career. I remember getting told no for features. I didn't cry about it or make a Facebook status about it. I remember doing shows where 5 people in the building and the only people singing was the people who came with me. Mm-hmm. I remember these things. I really had to live these things and go through these things. So to watch other people do it and complain about it, it's like, I don't know. I laugh. I ain't gonna lie. I laugh because it's like, you got it. This is work. Yeah. You got to put the work in. When people say it's a popularity contest, well, get more popular then, bruh, because that's what you're gonna have to do with this music shit.
You got to. You gotta. There's a different level to some people when you can tell the ones who got it and who don't got it off their work ethic, how they carry themselves around their people. I met this guy 2 weeks ago. I went to a brewery. It was for a TikTok meetup. Okay. Right? So all these TikTok influencers like came out there. This dude pulled up. He drove 3 hours to be there. Yeah. Didn't know anybody. Was coming by himself. Yeah. Guess how many followers he had?
How many?
800,000.
Yeah.
And it's like, and when he was there, he was like, "Oh, let me get your TikTok. Let me do this." He's like, and he's a dancer, and he's just like doing this shit. And I'm like, that's why he's got 800,000 followers.
Networking, busting his ass.
And he was just constantly filming, constantly doing this, talking to everybody.
You know who else is amazing at doing networking and doing what you just said? Vader.
Oh, Roadrunner, right?
Yes. I don't think he can go by Roadrunner.
Okay, but it was that whole
Vader.
Okay, yeah.
So salute to Vader. I'm talking about, I done ran into him in Tennessee. Every time I look up, he's in another state networking. I don't care if it's just a little open mic. Even if he's not performing, he's in there bumping elbows, meeting people. So big salute to him. Watching his hustle and grind definitely motivated me.
Those 10 people that could be at an open mic could become 3 of them. 1 of them could become your biggest fan.
No cap.
Stream your songs nonstop, buy all your merch, and do all of that. And you never know who you're gonna run into. For me, meeting him. So he is actually coming to be on the podcast next Tuesday.
Okay.
And is going to stay for the track review show. Yeah. And being that he's a dancer with songs and influence and stuff, I mean, what better platform to kind of put him on and let people show them their music?
I'm gonna check him out.
He can do some dances and stuff too.
I'm gonna check him out for sure.
He was on World of Dance. He's worked with like Mike Posner and Chris Brown choreography. He's actually, I was actually shocked meeting him, so I'm excited to have him here.
Oh yeah, for sure. I definitely want to hear more about it.
But it's all about networking. And that's why I like to do these podcasts. And I'm not doing these podcasts with just artists. It's not a music podcast. I love that you brought the gang and the squad with you. Squad.
Yes, sir.
We'll jump off of music now, and AK, we're gonna talk some Fortnite.
Ooh.
He said bet. So is Fortnite the only game you play?
No, I play Madden, sometimes wrestling with my dad, but I always get beat.
Ooh, for sure.
I play Minecraft sometimes, Roblox, and Roller Champions.
Roller Champions.
It's fun. You get to tackle people.
Okay, little roller derby action.
Yeah.
Cam, you on Fortnite?
For shit, sure.
See, I was talking about this. I game too, and I played 2K. I grinded out 2K. I play a lot of Madden. I'm just on Warzone now, and I play a lot of Warzone.
See, I'm childish though, Chris. You know me personally. I'm childish. For real, I don't even think I've ever got to show you that side of me. Because every time we out and about, and I
always
gotta
with
be
business. Yeah.
So, but I'm very childish, man, and I just love the fact that I can be Spider-Man. I could be the Joker, whatever I want to be. I enjoy the fact that I can play this game with my kids competitively.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we're just not just having fun, fucking building stuff. Nah, we're competitively playing with my children. We be up till 3, 4 in the morning. Going crazy.
Who's better at Fortnite?
Me or him?
Yeah.
It's hard because I'm a better builder.
Okay.
Definitely.
Yes.
Okay.
I agree.
He is definitely better at aiming than me.
Okay.
Way better.
He got the accuracy on the sticks.
Shooter.
I'm pretty sure I'm better at trick shots.
Probably.
Okay.
I'll give it to him.
Okay.
I get the wins.
Okay.
Yes.
See, yeah, Fortnite for me, I was on season 1, 2, and 3 of Fortnite.
Yeah.
Loved it.
Yeah.
Little bits of building here and there. And then when it got to the point of it was just like, soon as I saw somebody and then they were in a 50-story hotel, I was like, I gotta switch to Warzone. I can't do all this building stuff like that.
Yeah, they actually took building off.
Yep, that's what somebody told me that with the building off. I said I'm gonna have to get back there and try it out. You ever play Apex?
Yes, I played it a little bit. Did not like it as much as Fortnite, and then I still have it on my Xbox, but like I deleted it.
Yeah,
but
it takes
like
up a lot of space. Yeah, I like Apex. And for a while there, I was on Apex because it was kind of like a mix between Fortnite and Warzone and things like that. So, but yeah, I've just been hooked. And now it's hard for me to go back to 2K and Madden. I'm like, this shit's way slower than playing Warzone or Fortnite. There's so many more things you got to do.
I play 2K heavy when I'm in town. When I get my relaxed time, I'm on 2K heavy. Like, beginning of the year, we grind out, you feel me, 99. We got 3 different players, 99 on my player, shit like that. But, you know, around this time of the year, we done with 2K because the new one coming out, you know what I'm saying? So we just preparing for 2K23. I'm going to make sure I have some off time to grind. I play with fans. I play with the homies. So.
Are you on Twitch?
I am not. I have a Twitch, but I'm not on Twitch.
Okay.
We plan on doing something for me and AK real soon. I plan on just doing a whole platform for me and my boy.
You guys definitely should stream, especially with like in the podcasts and talking and entertaining and things. That'll be good.
You're what, Bubby?
I'm always boy, and I'm the always game. I can play Fortnite with my friends, with my cousins, and my brothers.
You just love Fortnite too.
We a Fortnite family.
Hell yeah.
Family. Matter of fact, we all 3 of us before we came here. That's what we was doing. Me, her, and him.
Playing some Fortnite.
Yes, sir.
That's awesome.
Yes, sir.
I mean, when I built a PC for all the video editing stuff that I was doing, and I'm like, time to game now. So that's what brought me off of 2K for real, because 2K20 I grinded out on my Xbox.
Yeah.
Built a PC, switched to PC gaming, and it's not cross-platform. I wanted to get 2K this year, but it didn't even allow me to get the next gen 2K.
You can't unless you're on
PC, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, why? Like
that makes no sense to me. I think you should be able to get the next gen on the PC, but
as soon as it comes to PC, I'm there.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And I'm on the squad running wreck. Yeah, I promise.
Sure.
I can get
rocking.
there.
We rocking. We definitely rocking.
Yeah. We got some music videos coming out. We're gonna talk about those.
Yes, man. Call On featuring SRT Meech.
I'm really excited for that. That's one of those videos like when we did Keep It Honest, and I told you I got this visual in my mind for this video.
They fucking love that video too. Sit back, baby.
It hit 50K on YouTube. It broke 50K. I saw it the other day. It broke 50K.
Sit back, buddy.
Salute. All genuine too. That's what I love. That's one thing I'm very proud of.
It's real, authentic numbers. Real fans.
I'm going to be honest with you, though. I would do promo if I understood it. I'm kind of ignorant to it. I don't understand it.
It's a lot of trial and error, and there's what I've learned is there's never a right answer, because
that's scary to me.
It is, but I can get me and you could go on there and run a bunch of ads, right, and get results.
Yeah,
I could go on there and run a bunch of different ads in a completely different way than you and mimic your results.
Yeah.
So there's a lot in there. Like, you might watch somebody, or I have a mentor who Paul Reed, shout out Paul Reed, I met in college. Me and him, after college, we split. I went hip hop, he went EDM.
Okay.
So he handles a lot of electronic music, EDC, things like that. You know, the paint parties where they were throwing paint on people.
Diplo type shit.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
He actually, DJ Carnage, I don't know if you're hip to him.
I'm hip.
He runs all of his Facebook ads.
Okay.
He runs Guy Fieri's stuff, Shaq Diesel.
Yeah.
So Shaquille O'Neal's EDM career, he runs the Facebook, Instagram ads for him.
Okay.
Music festivals, things like that. He's running all those ads. So I think I've told you, he helped me set up some of my ads account and has explained to me some of these things.
Yeah.
And it gets industry, if you know what I'm saying. There. So it's like, what is your goal? What are you really going for? Are you trying to run up numbers? There's different ad shelf space, there's international stuff, or are you trying to run local ads?
That's what I'm saying.
And find those really core fans.
You lost me, bro. You already lost me. See, like, there's so many different ways and reasons. That's what I'm saying. I just got to do my own research and find out.
Mm-hmm.
Once I find out and I'm comfortable, then I will start promoting the right way. Other than that, I just put my music out, and once again, I say it all the time, and I try to say it as much as I can. I love every single one of my supporters, my fans, and they're fucking amazing, bro.
What I think you should do personally is look at, your top listening cities.
Yeah.
Take those and just little videos, like with, your little clips of the songs, things like that. Target some of those cities with those ads. That ad space will be probably a little bit more expensive, because I'm assuming you have a lot of U.S. listeners, a lot of local listeners, things like that. Sure. So it'll be a little bit more expensive, but you are going to broaden those people. And once you run those first few ads, those people that actually tuned into those ads, you can like create audiences based off those people. You can be like, hey, look at all these people that are listening to me here in Dayton. Yeah. I want to run ads to people that look like the city of Dayton, but that live in Austin, Texas. So all of those people.
So it gets that deep. You can. It's that detail. Mm-hmm. We're gonna sit down.
But it again comes to a lot of spending, finding your audience, finding that. So it's with everything, bro. It's work. Yeah. Trial and error, trying to find it, getting different things. You might do the same thing twice and get way different results, and be like, what the fuck? So
we're gonna learn it. We're gonna get right.
But it is a blessing to be able to do 50K on YouTube with no ads and not doing anything like that.
That's why I love my support team. I love my fans. I just love them, bro. They so solid, man.
Let's talk summer party.
Choo.
How'd you feel about summer party?
Man, I had a ball right when we walked in. Salute to my supporters. They screaming.
They was in the building.
It was love, man. It was very good energy, high vibrations. I was proud to be a part of it.
I was glad to have you.
Proud to be a part of it.
For those of you that don't know, I threw a little OnlyNoise summer party. It was at the beginning of June. It was down in the Oregon District, downtown Dayton. Small venue.
Blind Bob's.
But
no matter, I mean, it did good numbers for the size of the venue. Mm-hmm. And no matter the size of the venue, man, we, as a community, they know how. Not that long ago, we had a tragic situation down there, you know what I'm saying, with the murders in the Oregon District. That's where Blind Bob's is located, for those who didn't know. And just for us to bring high energy and life into that little small venue, it was amazing.
It was cool. There's not a lot of hip-hop events that go on down there.
Yeah.
And so it was cool to be able to bring that to Blind Bob's. They're not a hip-hop bar.
Nah, you could tell.
They're not a hip-hop bar.
You could tell.
But it was packed out. It was...
Jerseys and
oh, yeah. I love it.
Low, but I was there.
I love it.
Shout out Mama pulling up in the jersey. RG Stoner out there.
Mom Dukes always pull up. She rides with me, but you had my baby brother Spyro on the car, so she came with him, watched him perform. things of that nature.
I kicked it with Spyro all day. I picked him up at like 4 o'clock. He was in the vlog. We hung out all day. Him and Peso, good kids, man, and doing music and talented doing it. So
Spyro is fucking. He, man, unmatched, bro. Unmatched talents, bro. Unmatched energy, man. The kid is just, he's got it.
Yeah.
He's been through some things, so he's got a lot to speak about, you know what I'm saying?
And he's always had a pretty decent musical influence around him.
You know, I mean, I really, for most of his life, I raised him. Like, yeah, man, I've had him since he was 7 years old. So.
He'll be on the podcast next week.
Yeah.
He'll be here.
He told me, him and Peso. I know the date and everything. I might come pop up on shit. But, but for real, he just always been amazing kid, man, amazing person. I don't even like calling him a kid no more, man. He's falling into himself, becoming a man. So, I mean, I'm big proud of Spyro, proud of Peso, proud of both of their whole movement, all that, man. Big salute to the boys, you understand me?
I'm excited to do some work with them. Like we did the Heart of Stone video. That was fun. That was awesome. Like just random stuff. I was like, Spyro, come over. Let's talk a video.
Man, that video came out so pressure.
Thank you.
I was sneak showing at the motherfuckers before it released. He was in my house and he pulled the video up when you sent him the
like first version of it or whatever.
Yeah, man, me and my niggas like, come on, like, hey, come here, look at this. We loved it, and it's a very special video. If y'all haven't watched it, y'all need to tune into it. It's definitely pressure.
And it was just like one of those little things. He played the beat, and I heard the little piano, and I was like, man, let's get a piano for this video.
Oh, I heard about the trials.
I can't drive a trailer, bro. I can't drive a trailer.
Hey, when I was watching not to get off topic, but when I was watching the podcast you did,
the vlog episode?
The vlog episode you did, and he was doing the video and his pants fell. I was crying, boy.
I didn't know if I should put that in there, but I was like, I have to. That's funny.
Crying, Chris. I swear to God, I was. Man, you know what you're doing, man. You're amazing at your content, man. You're amazing at what you do, and I feel like I know I'm getting off topic, but I feel like you worth every single dollar you ask of, bro. And I really feel like you need your flowers. Motherfuckers don't give you your flowers, bro. I bring your name up a lot.
You've had my back in a few situations, and I appreciate that a lot.
Sure, bro, because you're important, man. You're important to this city, man. You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, you went through your situations with your first label or whatever you want to call it, and you just been important to this city, bro. Like, you've been doing your fucking thing. You've been uplifting artists and uplifting men, women, kids. You just been bringing light to a city that's got a dark cloud over it. And I just want you to have your flowers and let you know I appreciate you for that, brother, for real.
Thank you.
Real talk.
We've had that conversation. Honestly, I hear your voice in the back of my mind when we was Bubby Show out back.
Yeah.
And we was talking about creating the media around all of these, artists that we have here in the city.
For sure.
And how big of a need it is to put out professional podcasts, put out professional vlogs, put out...
You have a fucking grass wall.
I do.
With a neon logo. And you did it in fast time. I mean, I wasn't around for the building of it, but I heard Big Hank had a big part of it.
Yep. We built this whole place in under a month.
That's fucking pressure, bro. Like that's
insane.
And it was literally every single day.
We're not carpenters.
None of us. This was some things might not be code or might have not done it in the right way, but we did it.
Y'all
and
did
it's
it.
done. And it looks good in
This
here.
is the best way to do it.
Yeah.
It's easy. It's not easy. It costs money to have somebody come build what you want them to build. They bring your vision to life. But when you bring your vision to life and you guys put the work in, I mean, there's no flaw. To me, and you can hear it in a lot of my music. Sometimes when I do dubs, you'll hear the layer isn't synchrally on perfectly, and Ash hates it. Ash fucking OCD. But I think imperfection is perfection to me. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes them little bit of flaws make...
It's real. That take, like, I get on my brother about that when he's making music sometimes, is he's such a perfectionist when it comes to his music that I'm like, bro, no, that was like some real emotion that came out in that take. Like, it sounded real. And he's like, yeah, but I think I could do it better. And I'm like, but that was real, you know? Like, that's what people like.
Because you gotta give them you. In this line of work, you have to give them you. If you're not ready to give them you, then you probably shouldn't be trying to do music.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's always gonna come back full circle to bite you in the ass. Like if you're not being yourself, like I'm not just talking about the fake street niggas. I'm talking about like just in general. If you're not being yourself, it's gonna come back to bite you in the ass, bro. Just be yourself. It's not hard to be real. It's really not hard. It's the easiest shit ever.
And when there's so many times people not being real and you catch it, and
it's flawed.
Yeah.
It makes you look at a motherfucker so different. Like just that one interaction, like, bro, why did you move like that? Like, why did you do that?
Mm-hmm.
Like, if I knew that was the type of person you was, I'm okay with you moving like that. I know you for being the nigga who moves like that. But if you told me that you were different, and this whole time I thought you were this way, and then come to find out you're not, it bothers me. I got homeboys that play Pokemon. Close homeboys.
Yeah.
Very close. I got homeboys who sell cookies.
I got a binder in the recording room here that's got all the original 151 in a case.
Yeah.
Of my Pokemon cards.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And I brought little like things of myself in the studio.
That's what I'm saying.
This is my spot.
But you're you.
Mm-hmm.
You're you. You know what I'm saying? You might have had your situations where you got motherfuckers who feel some type of way about you and you feel some type of way about motherfuckers. Since I've known you, you have not changed a little bit. Like we get around certain people, you don't act different. When we're by ourselves, you don't act different. You are Chris when I see you Tuesday, and you're gonna be Chris when I see you Saturday. You dig what I'm saying?
I try to do that. I feel like you've always been the same too.
It's not hard not to be.
It's not hard to be yourself and be real.
And I try to install that into these little ones 24/7. Don't act different when
it's
you're
way
around
more
people.
work to not be you.
It has to be hard to have to lie every day.
Yeah. To like put on now, I mean, there's a little bit of like a persona that you kind of put on when you're doing the music stuff, like how you talked about being a goofy person or things like that. But
even then, because I hate a nigga who's just gorilla all the time. Like I got nieces and kids. What I'm gonna be, just a gorilla around them 24/7? No, that's weird. How you gonna have kids and you just tough all the time? Get the fuck out of here. That nigga be a punch you to sleep. You feel me? But as far as a persona goes, I wouldn't even call it a persona. I'm still me when I'm in MoneyBaby mode. It's a different vibration.
Mm-hmm.
I know I have to be in protective mode. I gotta make it home to them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not about to play with none of y'all.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm gonna make it home to them at the end of the day every time. My goal when I leave that house is to make it back to my family.
Yep.
Not just them, their mother. She's the dopest. Even when we're not working out, she's my best friend. She's the dopest. I have to make sure she's secure. Man, I be having bitches, plug your ears, I be having women when me and her aren't together, and I tell them women, when she calls, I drop everything.
Yep.
If you don't like that, you got to move around. I mean, by the grace of God, we good. We on track right now, but I'm just saying that's how close our relationship is.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So when I leave the house, I got to make it back to them. So it's not a persona. I just turn on that gorilla mode. I'm going to bite your fucking nose off before you feel me? Yeah, we going to get home.
Yeah, it's funny saying that, how you talked about backing into a parking space, right? Always be front facing. I do that every time when I'm not at home now.
Yeah.
Obviously I parked here, I'm comfortable here, but it's funny, I'll be pulling into a parking space and I'm like, oh, MoneyBaby told me I better back into this bitch so I can get out here. So if I need a skirt real quick, I'm out.
Not for real. Not even to make the podcast dark.
Yeah. No,
listen, not even to make the podcast dark, but I got homeboys who died, like being ambushed in a car. Like this is real life. This isn't Grand Theft Auto. This is my real life where I lose people like that. So like me and their mom, we went to Florida. We took them out to Florida. I take them out every year or whatever, but we went to Florida, and she pulled into the gas station regular, and I'm like, are you fucking crazy? You feel me? Like, what are you doing? And we had a real argument, but she understood, like, okay, yeah, we out of town, but anything can happen anywhere. I hate that I'm a paranoid individual like that. I hate the way my brain thinks, but it is what it is.
But look at where, you grew up or where you came from in the city of Dayton, and there's so much talent here, but there's so much darkness and so many things that happen here. Like, we lose people every day.
Like 4 motherfuckers died yesterday.
Like,
my son know it. Like, he fucking 9 years old. He shouldn't understand that. Like, listen, like real life. We went to Walmart Monday. I see my dude Sean. Me and the kids sit in the car while they mom in the store. I see my dude Sean. I'm like, yo, what's up? He ain't hear me. So I pull up to the door. He walks in the door. I'm like, you know what? I'm like, you know what? I'll tell him I seen him when I see him. Nigga, Thursday, he gone. It ain't no respawns, no rewinds, no none of that. He gone, bro. And my kid, like, he don't understand it. Like, he like, damn, Dad, we just seen him. He was just here. I could reach out and touch him. He gone.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And like in my city, is like I said, 4 people died yesterday. It's a dark cloud over this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? It's wicked, bro. Mm-hmm. Like not the whole city. There's some beautiful parts of my town. This place can be beautiful.
Yep.
But I'm from that side where it's like it gets ugly.
423.
Yeah, it's a beautiful place though.
423, April 23rd.
Yeah.
423-13 was my best friend was shot and killed.
Okay. So that's how you keep it pushing.
423 has always, and he did music. He was a DJ.
Okay.
So I just know that, you know, he would have been doing all this shit with me.
Yeah.
So
for you to keep his name pushing, that's fire though.
423.
And I love the fact that you did it in the logo as well. Like just, you know, that's what when I sell my jerseys, they say BL World on each one.
Yep.
That's Pootie. That's my best friend, BL. You feel what I'm saying? Rest in peace. So it's like people like us, we gotta make sure their name live on through us. You know what I'm saying?
Got to.
Because if you don't keep their name alive, they die twice.
Yep.
You dig what I'm saying? And that's like,
if you do, hold on.
Write that down.
Yeah. Hold on. What did he say? If you don't keep their name alive,
they die twice.
Yeah,
that's real. You know what I'm saying? It's super real. Because gone, but gone, but not forgotten.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, sometimes out of sight, out of mind.
Mm-hmm.
You see it all the time when people go to prison, when people die. Like, yeah, it sucks, but life goes on. This world don't stop spinning for you or me.
Never.
You know what I'm saying? So if we just moved on about our lives and forgot them, they would drift away. But if you keep them in your everyday life, then you're gonna be all right, and they gonna be all right.
And the 423, the nail salon that just opened.
That's my brother.
Right.
Yeah.
And I saw that with that name, and I messaged him.
Hey,
go ahead, plug them in real quick.
Shout out to Brooke Isaac. Shout out to Young D. 423 Spa, man. You know, over here on the east. I can't think of the exact address right now, but you can look it up right now. 423 Spa. These are my everyday. I talk to them every day. These are my everyday. I whoop their kids, they whoop my kids. That's how close we is.
Yeah.
Feel me? So I'm super proud of them.
Yeah.
You might just see them like they got their shit together. Bro, they came a long fucking way, and it's not my job to tell their story or my place to tell their story.
I gotta get them on the podcast.
I beg you to get them on the podcast.
We can, definitely.
Beg you, bro. That's a real story.
I messaged Brooke, and I was just like, hey, like, I know you have the 423 nail salon, which 423 is the day they got together, right?
Yeah,
They're really, and so, like, it's cool just to see, you know, different meanings of different days for both different reasons, but we keeping it alive.
I didn't even think about that. That'd be fire to have them on here.
Yeah.
I swear to God.
Anybody and everybody. I'm trying to get them on the podcast.
I'm going to try to set that up for shit show.
All right, so one thing, we're going to getting closer to the end here.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to jump back to music a little bit, I'm going to ask you the question I've been asking everybody. Who is your dream feature or person you want to work with?
I have 3.
3.
Okay, so one song guaranteed will happen before I go. I got to manifest it. Me featuring Cameron and Wiz Khalifa. All 3 of us, because all of our names are Cameron.
Cam, yep.
So I want all 3 of us on a song. Of course, this sounds selfish, but I pray that Kevin Gates and Drake never do a record together until I can make that happen. Ooh. I want their first feature to be on my record.
Okay.
C Money, Drake, and Gates, which that's probably the most
That would be a crazy song.
It's a hard one to obtain, but I think with the right grind and the right energy, I can make it happen. That's how I feel. So that's probably my number 1 out of all of them. That, the Cameron one, and then to be honest with you, bro, Post Malone, man.
Posty.
Malone. In the past decade, he's just been the most musically inclined artist.
Do you know my history with Post?
Yeah,
a little bit.
We definitely talked about it.
Yeah. And so it's just it's crazy to me to see where Post, because I met Post when I had his phone number, you know what I'm saying? So like meeting him and just to get to see where his career goes.
He's fucking amazing.
And like I hope the same thing happens with you, man. To get up, you gonna get up there to that level.
We working hard, man. We working hard, and we working on high vibrations. I'm on a spiritual journey lately. The mother of my kids, so you can see this little bracelet I got on, she bought me this. It's supposed to bring me good energy, some money, all that type of shit.
We all about the good vibrations here.
I've been on my journey because I didn't think I was going to make it past 25. My chest says live fast, die young. Like, I did not think I would be 25 years old. So now that I'm past 25, still in my 20s too, my ID right here. If you niggas think of shit, I just been working hard, motherfucker.
I always forget that I'm actually older than you.
Yeah, but I'm saying, now that I'm past that, I'm re-evaluating my life. Mm-hmm. If I'm not out of town or in the studio, I'm literally with them. Mm-hmm. Literally. You hear me cussing, a lot of people gonna be like, he talking like that, filthy around them kids? Fuck you. My kids good. They handle business, they're very respectful. Yeah. They say thank you, yes ma'am, yes sir. They speak when spoken to, they do what they do. They do their job in school, etc., etc. These are my best friends, not just my kids. You feel me? I discipline them when it's time to be disciplined, but as long as you're doing your job, then we shouldn't even have to worry about getting into it. We good, bro.
AK, what's your favorite part about him being a music artist?
My favorite part about him being a music artist is hard to choose. It's either that, like, there's no really, I don't have an answer for that, basically. It's hard.
Yeah. Do you listen to all his music?
I listen.
Does he not let you listen to his music?
Oh, no, he listens every day.
I listen to it every day.
He raps himself.
Okay.
He ain't never put nothing on wax, but he be at the house.
We don't have to get AK in the studio.
Don't tell him that.
I listen to
or Mikey Fire, right?
When my brother just said, he said,
hold up, we're not rapping right now, dude. He was ready to kick the whole flow. He was ready
to get at it.
But nah, yeah, so yeah, they listen to my music. I let them listen to what they want to listen to. Like I said, I'm not one of them parents that's.
You're not sheltering them. You're teaching them. You're teaching them everything.
Yeah, because I'm teaching them to be better than me. Yep. That's my only job. I cuss around them every day. Are you gonna cuss?
No.
He knows better. You feel what I'm saying? I have guns all over my house. What's the number one rule about guns?
Never touch them unless you're told you're allowed to, or.
And if you have to, and if you do touch a gun, what do? Keep your finger what?
Keep your finger off the trigger.
Until what?
Until you have to.
Exactly. You feel me? Mm-hmm. They know what the fuck going on. You know what I'm saying? Like this, me and my kids, we really live a healthy relationship. You know what I'm saying? They get their ass whooped when they supposed to, include my niece. She know what's going on. They get their ass whooped when they have to, but as long as you being respectful, respectable, be a respectable person. Because I got to send you out here into this world.
And it's a crazy place out there sometimes.
I got to send them, though. Yeah. I can't keep them in the house. I got to send them out in this world. So as long as they know you speak when you're spoken to, and you speak with grace, and you speak with respectfulness, then you're going to be straight, bro. Don't give a fuck. You can listen to a song that says fuck. I don't care. Yeah. You know what's going on.
See, I grew up differently. I didn't have no guns. I went to a Lutheran private school. Yeah. Like, it was different for like how I grew up and the things, and I don't even feel like I was necessarily prepared for the crazy world that's out there. Yeah. But it's cool to see that. And
he knows not to play with guns and nothing like that, but I'll take him to the range if he wants to shoot, et cetera, et cetera. The gun situation, though, is like where we're from, that's a must. Mm-hmm. Especially becoming who I've became. You know what I'm saying? It's always some weirdo that just wants to try it, and I pray they do. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we prepare for all of that.
AK said he got the best accuracy already, right?
No, he said I do.
No, that's what I'm saying. He said you do. Yeah.
We don't play about that, though. We don't. None of them guns, we'll really have to. But that's only if I have to.
Right. You feel what I'm saying? I'm actually really excited. So I got my little mark on my record, but I just paid to get everything of mine sealed.
We spoke about that.
Done. Yep. And I'm excited to take those classes and get into it and do that.
It's amazing, bro. A gun is a tool. Mm-hmm. It's a protective tool. It's a hunting tool. it's not just this fucking dangerous weapon everybody puts this picture on. You feel me? A gun is a tool. It's an asset, not a liability.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like every home should have one. Even the people that don't believe in guns or whatever, I think it's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So
caught with it instead of caught without it.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think let's go ahead. Let the people know where they can find you again. Tell them all the social medias, all that good stuff.
My name is MoneyBaby. Don't just type in C Money. You're not gonna find me. It's MoneyBaby. Do not forget the baby. On IG is at C_money_baby, and then just everywhere else is MoneyBaby. You know what I'm saying? So tune in if you want to tune in. If you don't, that's okay. I don't have no hatred in my heart for you. You know what I'm saying? But if you do take the time and listen and you like what you listening to, fuck with your boy, rock with me. You know what I'm saying? We standing on 10 toes about everything we talk about, and that's just how we rocking. Big AK, he will have his own IG and YouTube page coming real soon, so be on the lookout for that.
Yep.
Twitch page coming soon.
Yeah, all that. Gaming, streaming, everything. We probably was gonna do Facebook first, but we'll get into that later.
Yeah.
Tootie, she's gonna be damn near on all of his videos, if not majority of them. You'll see her with me a lot. It's my niece. My youngest son, he the wild bull. You see, he was ready to bust a freestyle out, all type of shit. But
he was ready to get to the rap battle real quick.
Yeah, but MoneyBaby, man. Don't forget the baby. You can find me on all platforms. Don't forget the baby. The album is out. Go tune in. Smart Boy Dumber Decisions. The album is out. Go tune in. And it's a lot more music to come. So if you need a breath of fresh air and a new artist that you never heard of before, come fuck with me. If you already know who I am and you're rocking with me, I love you so fucking much. And if you don't like me, suck my dick from the back, you bitch, you. Like that.
And thank you again for coming on the show, taking the time out of your day with the kids.
We appreciate you for having us. You gonna tell them thank you and let them know you appreciate them?
Thank you for letting us on the podcast, and thank you for having us here in general.
Anytime.
Hey, Big Guap, go ahead and promote it one time. Tell them where they need to go tune into. 423, let them know.
Shout out to 423 Studio. You need to come check them out. If not right now, make an appointment.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And that's going to do it for this joint
hey, man, I appreciate
of the Paper Talk podcast.
Yes, sir.
Right.
We out.
And that's why I stay far away from you.